Hey everyone, I wanted to go over how I organize my toddler's learning. We have done toddler learning formally from like 17 months to current. She is currently 2 years old. She just turned 2 a few weeks ago. So the information that you're going to see today, or the materials you're going to see today, is basically of what she's been doing since 17 months and how I rotate all of that stuff, and if there are going to be any changes. I'm probably not going to make any major changes until she's about 2.5 years old, and then we're going to change some items, and I'll explain what that is in a few minutes. For my toddler, this is how we break out her schedule or her learning. As you know, we're year-round homeschoolers. Both my husband and I work full-time. And we instruct on Wednesdays, Fridays after work, Saturday, and Sunday. However, the days that I go to work and she goes to daycare, we will do a little bit of learning before work and or after work. And it only takes about 15 to 20 minutes. So I may do 5 minutes in the morning and 15 in the evening before bed, or a little bit more in the morning, a little less before we go to bed. It just depends how our day works. And many of days we have skipped it and have not done anything but read a book or maybe go through colors or just go through her numbers. We may just do literally 5 minutes for the day. It just depends on what's going on. The point is to do something with your toddler as often as possible. So on Mondays, our focus days are our focus of the day is colors. Tuesdays, our focus of the day is fine motor and growth skills. Our Wednesday's focus is sorting, matching, logic, puzzles. Our focus of the day on Thursday is shapes. Friday and Saturdays, our focus is writing, tracing, math, alphabets, phonics. And on Sundays, our focus is life skills and Bible. Again, doing this only takes 15 to 20 minutes a day. You can break it up or you can do it all at once. It just depends on what your schedule is. Do you work at home? Do you work outside the home? Are you full-time, part-time? Are you a stay-at-home mom? However you decide to do it is based on your schedule. And keep in mind, especially if you work full-time, regardless if it's in home or out the home and your child is with you or at daycare, you may not be able to do some type of learning for 15 to 20 minutes. You can choose one thing and do it for 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Your child will absorb information, especially if you're doing a little bit a day. So let's go ahead and look at how I organize all these things within our bins. Hopefully by me, shutting those blinds, it did not have you no longer see a glare. So let's look at this. On a daily basis, how do we start our day? We start our day with this little folder here, okay? And within this, and you'll see this in majority of all our videos, in here we have our basic learning information. This folder, I don't do everything within this. I choose maybe 2 or 3 things. So within this pocket, we have weather information. We have some blank strips so I can write her name. I have taken her name and cut it out in pieces where there's a letter per piece, and I kind of put her name together so she can see how that looks. So that helps it with the see it. The build it is when I broke her name out into little blocks. Not blocks, but I cut her name out into little pieces and we put her name together and write it. The blank strips, I actually write her name for her. We'll go over the day of the week, what day it is, before, after. We'll look at the number for the particular day of the week. When she was, 17 months, 18, even to now, 2 years old, this part she doesn't really know, but it's just repetition. It's just building vocabulary. It's just having her look at something that she's going to use later on. For the weather, we put clothing on this little man. Depending on the weather, I'll tell her what the degrees is outside, whether or not it's hot or cold, and we'll put if it's sunny or rainy or windy or whatever. And this just tells her when it's cold, this is what we put on. When it's hot, this is what we put on. When it's rainy or windy, this is what it looks like outside, and this is how we dress. I go through her alphabets where I sing it to her. So I have 2 sets of alphabets. When you see this on videos, I'm normally singing the ABC song. And when you see ABCs and flashcards, we're just going through it really, really quick for the point of recognition and phonetic sounds. She has not done this yet. This is a matching. Well, not matching. It's putting the ABCs in order. We're not there yet. We'll do this, which is just counting. We'll count the number of dots and then put the number. And again, I'm only choosing maybe 3 or 4 things to do. I'm probably doing her name, doing one of the letters, doing one of the numbers. We're doing shapes. I'm probably doing colors, and that's it. As you can see, there's a lot of matching. She matches the color and the shape. With this one here, she's matching colors. This one here, I'm reading the brown bear story, and as I say yellow duck, she'll put yellow duck. So I'll take all this off. If I say black sheep, then she'll put the black sheep on here. This is just matching with shapes, basic matching, basic matching, basic matching. As you can see, there are a lot of matching here. So that's why I say I don't do all of them. We'll just do one type of matching. We'll do one thing with colors, one thing with alphabets, one thing with numbers. And this folder, we will probably run through this folder in 3 to 4 minutes. Earlier in the video, I explained to you the focus of the day. So I have rotated what's in here maybe twice between 17 months and her now being 2 years old. And I'm going to rotate it again, maybe when she is a few months older, maybe 2.5. I'll go ahead and rotate some of this stuff out because some of this stuff she's already mastered. She knows it's easy, although she still does it and she still loves it and it's still fun. She does it really quick. So I want to challenge her a bit. So I'll rotate those items out. Within each bin, she's not doing everything within the bin. I'm just choosing 1 or 2 things for her to do out of the bin. So let's say this Monday, again, Mondays are colors. Our focus is colors. So let's say this Monday for colors, I will choose for her to do links. We'll link these together. One other day may have her play with some colored Play-Doh, and we'll let her play and talk about the colors. Maybe I'll have her take these popsicle sticks and I'll say, choose yellow, and she'll give me the yellow. Choose purple. Or I'll put some cups on the table and I'll tell her to sort all of them. Put all the purples in the purple cup, all the green in the green cup, all the blue in the blue cup. We'll just play ball where I have these balls in front of her. And I'll say, throw me the blue ball, and she'll throw it. I'll say, throw me the yellow ball, and then she'll do that. Or we'll put cups down, and I'll say, put the blue ball in the blue cup, okay? These are just Legos. We'll do the same thing. We'll talk about the colors. I may say, hey, look at this pattern, blue, yellow, blue. Let's make that pattern. And then we'll take another set and we'll do blue, yellow, blue. And I'll say, what is this color? What is that color? And we'll go from there. I have not used these dice yet. These are probably going to be used when she's about 2.5 years old, where we're going to roll the dice, and whatever the color falls on, she has to go pull the same color straw or same color ball or same color Lego or same color clip or whatever. Okay. We have these games here, and I have some videos if you can, search through my playlist and see how I made these. But these here, I'll take all the colors off of these little cute little straws, and then she'll have to put all the red ones in the red straw. She'll have to put all of the purple with the purple and the green and the blue and so forth, okay? This here, I'll say, take the red cup, and I'll say, put an orange stick in the red cup. Then she'll first look for the orange stick, and then I'll say, put it in the red cup, and then she'll put it through the red cup. So as you can see, this is working on fine motor skills as well as colors. We have a lot more other stuff related to colors, but again, this is what I chose to put in this bin. So we will probably go through every single thing in this bin in a month. So if there are 4 Mondays within the month, I may pull 1 or 2 activities out each Monday, and then in a month, that means we'll go through everything in this bin. And that just keeps her excited to do new things. Tuesday, like I told you, Tuesday is fine and gross motor skills. So for the gross motor skills, obviously it's not in this box. The gross motor skills, we're playing ball outside. I'm probably putting Legos of different colors throughout the backyard. And I will tell her, run and give me the blue Lego. Run and give me the red Lego. Hop to the yellow Lego. So that way we're also doing Monday's colors, but we're focusing on moving all of those body parts, okay? So that's what we do for gross. But for the fine motor skills, we will do things such as, I'll take these straws out, and I'll tell her to put the straws through the hole. She loves this, although she's mastered it. I have these rollers, and I'll tell her to take these little popsicle sticks, and then she has to put these popsicle sticks through the holes in the rollers, okay? So she'll have to do that. This here, she'll pick up little items with this here. It's a little dollar store clapper. She'll use it to clap. She loves using this just to make it clap. She will thread the shoelaces through the holes. She will take stickers. And I have to help her with these. I'll help her take the sticker off, and she'll take the sticker and she will put the sticker in the book. All these are fine motor skills, guys. Again, putting objects through holes. These are just some sticks and some beads and some rollers that I no longer need. I took a top, put some holes in the top, and she'll put those items through each of the holes. And what she'll learn here is that every item can't go through every hole, because some holes are smaller than the other and some items are bigger than the other. And we have to make sure we put the correct sized object in the correct size hole. With this item here, she will take, I forgot what these are called, but she will take this here and she will put it through a colander. Here's the colander. This is a dollar store colander that I no longer needed because we upgraded to stainless steel. So she'll just take these little things and she'll put it through the colander. All those, again, are fine motor skills. Do we do every single one of these every day? No. Like I mentioned before, if there are 4 Tuesdays in a month, we may get through everything in a month. And sometimes we don't get through everything in this bin in a month, okay? It may take 2 months before we finish everything in this bin. And this here, she loves this shaker. She just, when she was 17 months to like 20 months, she would walk around the house shaking this. We also have a Sprite bottle with rice in it, but she loves the sound of the rice in that little Sprite plastic bottle that she now keeps it in her toy chest because she just uses it whenever she wants. This is just a basic sponge. We would take a pot or a bowl, put the sponge into that pot or bowl with water, and then she would dip it in there and have to squeeze the water out within an empty pot or bowl. And she loved that. Again, a lot of these activities I have videos on. So please go to my toddler learning playlist and just peruse it and see how we utilize these things. Oh, something I forgot about Mondays for colors. You'll see in one of my videos that I created this little color container where we will open the container. This was just an empty Lysol bottle or something container. And then I got these fabrics from Walmart for like a few cents. So I just cut the fabric, and as I pull it out, we would say the color, we would throw it on the floor, and then she would have to find the color that's on the floor, whatever color I call, and put it back in this container. So we use this for Monday colors, and we focus on colors. I don't care about her putting it back in the container. But on Tuesdays for fine motor skills, that's where we focus on finding the color and putting it back into the container and pressing the fabric down so that the other fabric can fit in, and opening and closing this type of container. Okay, so that works for both days. Let's talk about Wednesdays. Wednesdays, our focus of the day is sorting, matching, logic, and puzzles. Again, we don't do everything in one day. But here, this is just a dollar store ice tray. I would call out the color, and she would have to put it in on one side of the ice tray, and then I would give her a color, and I would say find blue. And if blue was located here, she'd have to put blue right next to it. These are just matching puzzles. I got this at the dollar store as well. And if I put this red, I only give her 2 or 3 colors at a time. This has like 8 colors. I do not put all 8. She'll get confused at this age. So I put 2 or 3. So I'll put, let's say, the pink and the green. And then I will say, okay, here's the green, here's the pink. And I'll give her one, and I'll say, can you find the match? And then she will put it in the correct order. This here, she's just putting the items through the hole. This is also fine motor skill. And we're also doing matching because there's 2 of each color. So she will take a color. Just let's say she takes red. She'll take red, put it here. And I'll say, okay, here's another red. Where does the other red go? And she has to put it right next to each other, match the colors. We also use this little tray here to match bears. I'll put one bear of each color here. So we'll have, let's say, yellow, blue, green. And I'll give her the other bear. She has to match it. We'll do the same thing with buttons. This right here, we do logic with this, where I will take the white, this white thing. I forgot what this is called. I'll take this white thing here, and then we have to put the white beads through it. That's also fine motor skills. And the reason why it's logic is because we're matching. The white goes with the white, pink goes with the pink, orange goes with the orange. And we'll also do patterns. Let's say I take the white, and I'll say, okay, I want white, pink, and what's next? White. And she'll put the white. Obviously, at her age, she doesn't understand the pattern or the logic behind that, but I'll tell her the colors and what she's doing, and she'll do that. We'll do the same matching with these hearts. I'll put these hearts in the tray, and then she has to put all the red together, all the white together, all the pink together. This is matching. I'll take this, has 3 little bowls in it, okay? And then I'll put all the, I'll put a shape in each bowl, and then she'll have to find the other shapes and put it in the corresponding bowl. We have little cups to use for matching and things of that nature. I also have these little bugs. What I did was I took these bugs and took pictures of them, and I laid them all on the ground, took pictures in order, printed it out, laminated it. So I would show her the picture, and then she would have to place the bug that matches the picture. Okay. Again, I have videos on all of this. Feel free to go and take a peek. Let's show you the next one. Next is Thursday. Thursday is our shapes. With shapes, we have lots of stuff. Our shapes, we have this little game here where we play where she has to put the shape inside of the corresponding area. So we'll take all these blocks out and she'll take the square and I'll say orange square. And then she'll put the orange square in the right spot. The next thing that we do for shapes is this board that I made. I don't want a lot of things on my walls. So what we've done is we've just taken these dollar store project boards and we've put items on them. So for shapes, she will match the shapes. I will tell her, I will show her the picture and I'll say, circle, can you find the circle? And then she'll take the card and she will match it here. As you can see, we have the same thing for colors. So on a Monday for colors, if I want her to do matching this way, we'll do it that way. But again, we're on Thursday, so here's a way that we do matching for shapes. Some other things we have within our Thursday bin. We will use clay and we will cut out the shapes. We will read a book on shapes and we will take an item that has the same shape in our bin and we will place it on where it matches. So we're talking about an oval. An egg is an oval, a pumpkin, a balloon, a mirror is an oval. Can you find an oval? And then she'll find an oval in our bin and then she will put it here. And then we'll do square and things of that nature. We also have a little shape puzzle. We have cards in different shapes. She'll use this. These are different shapes. And then she would have to put it on here. She's not ready for this. She has not done a good job yet with this at all, obviously, because she was too young. I'll bring this back up maybe at 2.5 years old. And then we'll use these little sticks to create shapes. So let's say I take the sticks and I create a square. She has to also create a square. If I take the shapes and I create a triangle, she has to create a triangle. If I take this shape and I build an odd looking shape, or I'm sorry, if I take these sticks and I build an odd looking shape, then she has to also try to figure out how to build that odd looking shape. So this is logic and it's colors and it's different types of shapes. With this one, I absolutely have to help her with. She can't do it on her own. Also, we have some felt shapes. Okay, so with this one, let's say we can play matching with the shapes. Remember within the book, I said, if I say oval, find the oval, this is what she's probably taking to match it to the book. So this is everything we have in our bin for shapes. Fridays and Saturdays are the fun days. Sundays are fun too. But for Friday and Saturday, our focus of the day is writing, tracing, math, alphabets, and phonics. Lots of things to do in here. So in here, we have our little file folder for matching letters. We'll cut it out and we'll put it in her alphabet book. You'll probably see a playlist that's called like Alphabet Mania or something. We did, I think, A through D maybe, and I stopped because it was too frustrating for her and too frustrating for me. She wasn't ready for that. So I'm going to bring back the alphabet notebook maybe when she's 2.5 years old, and we'll see how that works. These are some of the things that I printed out. I just put it in a sheet protector for her to do tracing. So she's tracing circles, tracing up and down lines, in patterns, again, dashes, going across, diagonal. I just printed these off from online. You can find them anywhere online. Maybe not the same exact thing, but very similar things. We have these little beads. Well, they're like sticker beads where we can create the letter, and then she can touch the letter and see how the letter is shaped based on what we make with these. So these are like, they, you can fill them. Okay. We have flashcards. We have this little dollar store contraption where I can write the letter, or I can have her write the letter, and then we can just erase the letter. We have crayons for her to write. We have a letter book. We have letter magnets. We'll put this on the magnet board. Or if I'll read a letter book and I'll say, hey, F is for flamingo. I'll already have the F ready, capital and lowercase, and she'll just take the F and she'll put it on flamingo. Okay, so with these here, you can do lots of creative things with these magnet letters. These are just crayons here, more crayons. So that's what we have for our letters in this bin. But we actually have 2 bins for the weekend. I'm sorry, we have 2 bins for Friday and Saturday. So this is the letter recognition bin. And for Friday and Saturday, it says weekend. This should say Friday or Saturday too. Friday/Saturday. But this is the math one. So you just saw the writing, the tracing, the alphabets, the phonetic sounds, crayons, things of that nature. And writing and coloring is also fine motor skills, guys. Okay, so for the Saturday/Sunday bin for math has its own bin. We have some felt numbers. We have number cards. We have manipulatives. I have a little chart here where I'll say 1. Find the 1, and she'll put one of these manipulatives on the 1. Find the 9. She'll put it on the 9. So we count, use manipulatives for that. Right now she has 1 through 10. We're now going through 15. So now we're doing 1 through 15. So I'll say, where is 13? And she'll find 13. And I will cover this up. The last line, I'll cover that up. That's what we're on now. We have matching. I'll put these on the whiteboard or the magnetic board. And then we have to say 0, none. Which card has 0? So I'll show her 2 cards, a 1 and a 0. And then I'll say this card has 0. And then I'll say 1. Which card has 1? And then I'll show her the 1 and a 3 card. And then I'll say this card has 1. 1, 1. We'll do it like that. Behind it is matching. We're not ready for that yet. With these here, I will, play games with her with counting. We have sticks and straws and different things to use as manipulatives. We have I usually keep a little whiteboard in here as well. But we have our little dry erase marker I keep in here with the whiteboard. So let's say I write the number 3, and I'll tell her, this is 3. Can you count 3? And I'll take these off and I'll say, and I'll do like this. I'll say 1, 2, 3, 3. I'll point back to the whiteboard and say 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, I also have lots of videos on how I teach math. These are some math matching cards. This is just a wheel. She'll find the 1, and then she'll put the 1, she'll clip the 1 on the 1 by the wheel. This is, again, not only math, this is also matching. This is also fine motor skills. And then we have number tiles. We have number magnets. And we have little tops here that we'll play lots of games with using cups, or it can be standalone. So we play lots of fun math games. She doesn't know it's math, but it's all math. But again, you can go to my toddler playing list and kind of see how we do majority of all of this stuff. So let's talk about Sundays. Sundays, it's all about life skills and Bible. So we'll read a Bible story. I'll just talk to her about being nice, about, the word no, please, thank you. So Bible character building. And we focus on body parts. So here we took pictures of our own parts, body parts. She'll find the matching card. So this is also matching. So we play this game for the matching day, which is on our Wednesdays, which is, match sorting and so forth. Or we will do this on Sunday for life skills where we're learning body parts. So I'll give her a picture of this and I'll say feet. Where are the feet? And she'll go ahead and put it on here. Now she has mastered this. She knows this in and out with matching and in life in general. So we're going to add more body parts. I'm going to do another board for like neck, shoulder, elbow, knees, arms, legs, things of that nature. I'm going to create another one for that. For life skills, this is her little cleaning thing. So when we clean on Sundays is our home blessing hour or deep cleaning. She'll have her own stuff to do. Put her toys up. Or if I'm cleaning the windows, she'll take this, which is just vinegar and water. She'll spray and then she'll take this little squeegee and just go down. She'll just mimic what I'm doing. Or I'll give her her own door or mirror to do. And she'll stay on that mirror for a whole 15 minutes. She has her little microfiber cloth. She has her, she also has a duster that's not in here. But here's her, her stuff to sweep things in, and she'll throw it away in the trash can. She knows what a trash can is. She knows what goes into the trash compartment, and she knows what goes into the recycling compartment. So we've taught her that. Also, part of life skills, we'll talk about these types of items here. We'll talk about what is a comb and what is a comb used for. And then she'll take it and she will, put it on her hair. We'll say this is a bowl. We also have her plastic spoon, fork, knife, to make sure a cup. So she knows the difference. She knows what socks are. She knows this is her washcloth. What do we use with a washcloth? We take a bath in the shower with it. We talk about what is this? This is a mirror. And then with the mirror, we will go through her facial body parts. I'll say, show me your nose. Show me your hair. Show me your teeth. Where's your tongue? We'll go through all that. And then she'll look at herself and point it out. She knows what lotion is. And this is just a matching, well, not a matching game. What I did was I took pictures of real life items. When I am teaching her life skills, I want to show her things that are utilized in real life. I don't like the cartoon pictures. So we take pictures of things we actually use. So she knows this is a pig, sock, toothbrush, adult spoon, kid spoon, bowls, comb, her hair accessories, a brush, comb, pick, shoes, socks, fork, shoes, comb, shower comb. This is the comb we use when she washes her hair. So now she's kind of mastered all this. So now we're going to take pictures of the different clothing types. She calls all types of clothing clothes. So she'll say, put on my clothes, or I need clothes, or take off the clothes. So I'm going to show her pants, shorts, shirt, sweater, jacket, those types of things. So next we're going to, now that she's two, we're going to focus on these, always spiraling through, but we're going to also talk about the types of clothing. We're also going to take pictures of specific fruits and vegetables, not the cartoon ones, but the things that we buy in our home. We're going to take pictures of those things. We're going to laminate them and include them in our life skill portion. So guys, this is how I organize my toddler stuff, and this is how we teach her and what we teach her and how we teach her. I also want to show you, this is where we keep a lot of the stuff that we rotate through. So puzzles, games, balls, Play-Doh, clay, stencils, straws, other games I need to put together, games that are already together. Everything is in this compartment here. As you know, we just moved, so I still have a lot of organization to do, and I'm not sure where I'm going to keep all her stuff, but I think I'm going to take it out of the homeschool room and put it somewhere else because she keeps coming into the closet and pointing and asking for specific things. So these are some of the stuff that we keep in my desk drawer that I didn't have a place for, but I just need to organize it, guys. I do have a spot for them. But these go with the alphabet stuff. This alphabet book goes with the alphabet stuff. I have a numbers book that needs to go into the math area. This is the folder this is the book that she was using for alphabets. Oh, we got through, yeah, D. I stopped at D. You can see videos with how we did our letter of the week. But yeah, I stopped at D. But I have E and F and G, H. Oh, I have all items all the way through K. Oh, wow. Oh, L. I have it all the way through L in here. But again, we stopped at D because it was frustrating. So we'll pick that back up like when she's 2.5. She's only 2, just turned 2 right now, as of this video. And here are some other things that we have. Yes, this is a fly squatter. We don't use it for flies. We use it as a game. So if I am playing with something that's felt, or if I'm writing something on the board, I'll say, show me the 1. She'll take this and she'll go, bam, and hit the number 1. Or a letter, or a color, or a shape. It can be used for whatever. Oh, these are just the latest books that we're reading. And then these are just some sorting things. I have baked dishes or baking dishes. I have egg crates. We have these dollar store appetizer bins. And I just keep a lot of this stuff, so when we're playing matching or sorting or games, I can pull these out and utilize them. So that's it, guys. I hope this video was a benefit. I hope you found at least one thing useful that you can incorporate within your toddler's homeschooling journey. Remember, make it fun, hands-on, interactive, include dance, singing, jumping around, although you see a lot of stuff here, you don't have to include all that stuff in your homeschool. You can be as simple or as complicated as you want in terms of what you have and how you're going to do it. However, it should be translated in a smooth, easy, fun, non-stressful way for your little toddler. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. And as always, make it a great day.